doing a commentary 3 times in a row just for the game and whatever to crash and screw up over and over. God, that sucks. Anyway, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? It's your boy Tanek127 here, and today I got Final Fantasy XIV vlog number 14 for you guys. Got a little bit to talk about, so we're not going to be doing any dungeons or anything crazy today. We're honestly kind of just going to walk around Thanaland and chat. And when I mean walk around Thanaland and chat, we're going to walk. We're going to look like this. We're going to be all nice and sexy with our nice hair out and shit like that. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyway, what's up? What's going on? I want to talk to you guys about a lot today because, I haven't really made any gameplay videos in a while. You guys have been seeing, the odds and ends, weird shit I've been doing. But you haven't seen any gameplay or nothing from Tanek. And, you probably want to, well, what the fuck are you doing, man? Well, I'm about to tell you, man. So sit down and grab yourself a cup of coffee and relax. So, I have converted to Xbox One, and I told Sony to suck my cock on live television, and I, cursed out the president of PlayStation. Alright guys, that's it for the videos. Your boy Tanek127. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That'd be a stupid thing to say because, as you guys can see, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV right here on my PS4. But as you guys can see, I have gotten an Xbox One. Now, the first question that comes to your head is, why would I get an Xbox One? I'm pretty sure, a lot of people assumed I was done with it, when I had that little channel conversion, when I was doing my 360 stuff. Not necessarily. I got an Xbox One simply because I wanted to play one game. And that's going to sound crazy to you, but hear me out for a second. I bought an Xbox One because I wanted to play Neverwinter. I have a gaming laptop, or a laptop that's, built for, lower end games and stuff like that, but it's not built to, run stuff of this generation per se. Which is the reason, it can only play shit like World of Warcraft and, really old MMOs and things like that. So it was either buy a high-end PC to play some Neverwinter, or buy an Xbox One for about $250, which I made out like a bandit on because GameStop had a great deal where you got a gift card with it and all, and like 2 free games. And if you guys don't know, I have a giveaway on those 2 games actually. If you scroll a few videos down from this one, but it's great. Now, so I made out like a bandit on that. Neverwinter was an MMO that I was anticipating for a while. Originally, it was supposed to be brought to Xbox One, then PS4 on a later date, or so the devs said. They didn't come through on that, so I had to come up with another solution. Now, what does Neverwinter mean for the channel? Is it replacing Final Fantasy XIV? Oh my god, Tanek found that MMO he's been looking for. He's not going to play 14 anymore. No, that is not the case. Neverwinter is actually going to replace Onigiri. Now, let me get into why Neverwinter is going to replace Onigiri. It's simply because the Onigiri developers have shown me a true lack of professionalism because they refuse to fix their game. Now, I'm not saying they won't going to fix it. They're not going to fix it. I'm not saying that they said to me that they're not going to fix it. So I'm not saying that they said that. But they're showing me otherwise. Now, I'm going off of assumption here. None of this is fact. This is just what I feel and believe. So take this with a grain of salt how you want it. Onigiri runs horrible on console. Straight up. I'm going to be honest about that. It was okay, in the beginning of the game because, all the people, that spawn in the game, are just starting out, stuff like that. There's not a shit ton of people there. But Onigiri has proved to me that it hasn't improved at all, gameplay-wise, since day one, and I got my ultimate proof about that. The day Onigiri came out, the first beginner areas were packed because, everyone was new to the game. And the game ran like shit. Well, all those new players, all those players that were new months ago when it first came out on PlayStation are all now at endgame. So guess what happens when you go to the endgame area and you meet up with all those players again? The game runs like shit. In the town before the endgame town, the game is unplayable. Every time I go into a dungeon, I get a ton of loot because there's so much loot on the screen. The game crashes. Anytime there's a lot of players on the screen, the game crashes because the console version isn't very good. Now, that's just for PS4. I haven't played or downloaded the Xbox One version, and I honestly don't plan to. So I'm probably not going to be giving any feedback on that. But Once that hit me, and I realized that, they were working on this Edo expansion, I was like, okay, cool. The Edo expansion comes with some, bug fixes, quote unquote bug fixes. The same bug fixes that they're claiming they're doing every time they do scheduled maintenance, which this game has not improved at all gameplay wise, one fucking bit. Which is really annoys me. It's really sad because Onigiri is honestly a great game with a lot of potential. For what I know, it runs great on PC, but the console version, no, sorry, bye. Now, realistically, all MMOs on console have lag, have frame dips. It happens from time to time. Like when I fight Odin on here, on this powerful-ass PlayStation 4, Odin has a few frame drops. It's not unplayable, but you can tell the game slows down a pinch because, there's 7,000 people around trying to whoop his ass. It just happens. I'm sure even PC experiences little frame dips, when there's just that much shit going on the screen. It happens. But the game doesn't crash. The game's not unplayable. It's nothing, insane to disrupt gameplay. It's just what happens. And that, is really crazy. Now when it comes to that oh shit, I know this person. Anyway, I'll fucking do that later. The Turks? Wow, really? But anyway, yeah, when it comes to that, Onigiri, it's going to be replaced by Neverwinter, just because it's not, it's unplayable. And Neverwinter, had the same problem at launch. Microsoft, Cryptic Studios, Perfect World, they all went out of their way to make sure, that game was fixed before, they brought tons of content to it. Now, Neverwinter, does it run perfect? No, of course. So there are some bugs, errors here and there. But you know what? It's a work in progress, and it's, running a hell of a lot better. Do I enjoy Neverwinter? Is it a good game? Yes, a very good, entertaining game, and I want to share it with you guys. So that's why, I'm bringing it forth. Now, we're going to get to the part where we talk about what the Xbox One is going to come in handy for. As you guys know, as I've stated, the three main games of my channel are going to be The Division, Final Fantasy XIV, and Neverwinter. Well, PlayStation, as you all know, got exclusivity to Call of Duty. Guess what Microsoft got? They have exclusivity, and I'm going to name another one they got exclusivity to, which kind of scares me. This one bothers me. That one bothers me. We'll talk about that in a minute. They got exclusivity to Ubisoft, which means Ghost Recon Wildlands, The Division, and Rainbow Six Siege. ICG Soul and myself are going into the Rainbow Six Siege League. The league is only on Xbox One. I'm going to be covering Division content for you guys. Xbox One gets all the DLC, extras, and goodies first, and exclusive content. So, meaning should probably be smarter for me to do Division for you guys on Xbox One. Neverwinter is only on Xbox One and PC, so Xbox One. Not to mention, Xbox One down the line is going to get the option to stream PC games, meaning eventually, sometime in the future, you could possibly play Final Fantasy XIV on your Xbox One. Will I guarantee that? No, but I'm just saying, you never know what can happen. Now, anyway, one other thing I wanted to tell you guys was Dark Souls 3 supposedly has some type of exclusivity with Xbox One. Have I verified that? No. But will I play Dark Souls 3 on Xbox One? I don't know. I've never played Souls on Xbox. So I don't know how I feel about that yet. I don't know if I want to do something like that. But yeah, so that's how Xbox One plays on my channel. But just so you guys know, Final Fantasy XIV is always going to remain probably the biggest part of my channel. So PS4 is always going to have a dominance when it comes to what I do on YouTube. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to fill you guys in on that stuff. So just so you guys know, 14 isn't going anywhere. The only game that I'm scrapping out off of, what I'm doing is Onigiri. I hate to say it, but devs, until you all decide to actually, fix that game and do it the way it's supposed to be, fuck Onigiri. And, that's my honest opinions. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy, Tanek127. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out, guys.